In this episode, we check on a few story submissions on Reddit to see if they are the asshole.
And on the flip side, we dive into Say What, talking about how much spice you can handle in your food. Was Jason Kelce in the wrong at Penn State? And guess what daylight savings time can kiss our ass? Mike, hit the music. With the 48th pick, the 2024 presidential election, the co-workers of the Funny Business Podcast select Mike Gambita, 28 years old. Welcome back to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. We're having a great time. Hope you are too. Today, recording this election day, and that's our election talk for the day. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Mike, how are you? How are things?
'Cause I'm free falling.
Tom Petty.
Yes.
And the Heartbreakers.
Yes. I think Dolly Parton did Freebird with Leonard Skinner at one point.
Is that a fact?
I believe, let me just double check to confirm. Yep. I was scrolling through our wedding playlist just because we just keep adding songs left and right. And sometimes we forget some, and I don't think Dolly Parton's on it, but yeah, Dolly Parton and Leonard Skinner did a song for Freebird. I mean, Leonard Skinner was the originator of Freebird, but Dolly Parton joined along with it. So,
how many songs are you up to?
We are at 3 hours and 16 minutes.
Okay, I feel like that's a good amount of time. So too much, too slow.
Yeah. We are rocking it. But I'm like very close to like hitting play on my Spotify, which is totally not okay for a podcast recording. So I might be the asshole for that. So I'm just going to jump right into it because that was a perfect segue to go. So a while back, we had a scenario which was on one of our news sites of somebody reported, "Am I the asshole?" And it ended up being that it was a odd segment that we were like, you know what, we should bring this back. We should bring back the Reddit, "Am I the asshole?" So Matt, I put together a few "Am I the asshole" sequences to see if truly are they the asshole. So Matt, have you done anything that has characterized you as "Am I the asshole"?
Well, the answer is probably yes, but can I think of anything off the top of my head? I don't think so. No, I think I've been a good little boy so far.
Oh, good little boy.
All right, it's enough of that.
I personally have. I think the one that I can remember is I was in a very fast-paced and high-pressure environment a few weeks ago at an event that I was running. There was a lot of safety involved, and I was getting pulled in 3 different directions. And I think I kept doing when I was going to one way and somebody was saying, "I'll be with you in a minute." And I was holding up my finger and I was not pointing it at somebody, but I was holding up the number 1. And I was like, "I'll be with you in a minute. All right. I'm taking care of something else." Well, I think I was the asshole because I truly think I was under pressure.
Yeah. It just maybe came off across wrong. But yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, Matt, I'm going to give you a few scenarios. We're going to discuss it. We're here. Am I the asshole? Or would I be the asshole? Because that's been coming up too. And when I was scrolling through the Reddit.
Okay.
So would I be the asshole if I ask my partner to get their driver's license? So that's the title.
Okay.
So the scenario is a woman is considering asking her 28-year-old partner to pursue a driver's license as he has never gotten one and shows little interest in doing so. They live in an area with limited public transportation, so she often ends up driving him or arranging rides for him. Occasionally, he acknowledges the inconvenience with comments like, "I should stop being a bum and get a license." But when she offers to help, like teaching him how to drive, letting him practice with her car, or guiding him through the test, he becomes unresponsive. She feels frustrated with his reluctance and wonders if she would be in the wrong to press the issue further as it's impacting her and their friends.
I would say would not be an asshole. I think it's getting to the point where it's kind of being inconvenient that this person can't drive themselves. I think at some point you just got to do it.
I would understand if there was public transportation accessible, but since there is not, you are limiting yourself, especially. And I'm curious. I wonder if the partner is like remote, like fully remote.
That's a good point. Like if they don't really have somewhere to drive every single day, that can be understandable. And also, like you said, like if he's in like New York City and can take like the subway everywhere or like a taxi or an Uber everywhere, yeah, that's fine. Or if you don't have a place to park a car, that's fine. But relying on other people solely to be your transportation, that in itself is being an asshole.
Right. I will say driving, like learning how to drive is not potentially, but like I could understand it being very daunting and very scary of that matter.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I mean, everybody's first time or two in the car, regardless of if you admit it or not, it's scary. It is.
Yeah. I think I would agree. Not being the asshole. I think you need to press a little bit. Be cordial about it. Bring up the examples in which this has happened, but I don't think you need to be at any point being like, "You're an asshole. Give me my driver's." Yeah. Yeah. What's that Olivia Rodrigo song? Driver's license.
It's just called driver's license. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta go up and just gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive.
So we're talking about politics here because it's election day. I got a text today, Matt.
Oh, okay.
This might be one of the So this was by Next Gen Pack. Michael. So using my full name. So
serious. Be
sure you are HOTTO. Wait, HOTTOVOTE.
It's terrible.
Oh, why? Okay. And then obviously it shares who to vote for. I will not mention who it is to vote for, but you messed up, AA Ron.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's what I was trying to do. I was like, wait a minute, that's not no. Anywho. Next one, Matt. Am I the asshole for refusing a fist bump from my Amazon delivery driver after a miscommunication?
Oh, I like this one already.
A resident had a difficult encounter with an Amazon delivery driver who called from his van rather than delivering directly to the second floor. The driver seemed unaware that the resident could buzz him in, possibly due to a language barrier that other residents had also noted. In the rush to get downstairs, the resident tripped, muttered an expletive in pain, which was overheard by the driver, who then disconnected the call. Upon meeting the driver, the resident questioned the supposed door issue since the driver had managed to open it independently. The driver, however, believed the resident had directed an insult at him and insisted on a fist bump before handing over the package. After several refusals, the driver eventually gave the package without the fist bump, creating an uncomfortable standoff. The resident, who finds social interactions challenging, felt uncomfortable and uncertain about the incident and has since arranged for future deliveries to a drop-off box.
So is the resident the asshole for not fist bumping the driver?
Correct.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to be on the driver's side of this one, 1,000%.
Mm-hmm. I think there's just a point where people have a problem of admitting they're wrong, even though they know the scenario. Like, it's not a fact of being wrong. It's a fact of a pride thing. Like, swallow your pride a little bit and honestly be upfront and being like, oh man, like I fell and I said a curse word. Sorry for cussing. I'm sorry. And that's where the fist bump comes in. That's all that needs to be it.
Yeah, it was just a little miscommunication. The guy's like, all right, here we go. Like that fist bump could have made the rest of both of their days so much better. But because this guy didn't fist bump him, now they're both going home in bad moods. Or this guy's already home. They're both going to end their day in bad moods because he wouldn't fist bump the driver. That's all it comes down to.
Do you ever have any positive interactions with a delivery driver?
About a couple months ago, I forget if I was like working from home. I DoorDashed some food, which I don't do often. And I didn't really get to interact with the driver in person, but they were like very positive in the text message, like, hey, just got your food. Smells great. I'm on the way. So that was kind of cool. They were very nice.
We went out for lunch as a team this week. And we went to a diner, and one of the ladies who was helping us kind of get settled. So obviously it was with me and 4 other coworkers who were female. And the lady says, oh, so how do you get so lucky to be with 4 girls today? And I said, they're my coworkers. Be careful what you say next.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. So yeah, I think he just needs to swallow his pride a little bit and just kind of own up to the situation.
Yeah, totally agree.
So, okay, next one. Am I the asshole for using my bus pass to help a friend in need despite my grandmother's disapproval?
Oh boy.
So, situation is an 18-year-old recent high school graduate was on study leave and volunteering to help pack up the school's sports department, along with some friends. After arriving at school, he received a message in a group chat from a friend stranded at a major bus station without money or transport options. The friend, also scheduled to help, faced a 2.5-hour walk to the school or a three-hour walk home. To assist, he took a bus from the school to meet his friend, then transferred to a closer station with more frequent buses back. Another friend later offered to pick him up by car, so they coordinated the location and arrived at the school together. However, the student's grandmother reviewed his bus card history, concluded he was, quote, out with friends, and accused him of lying and wasting money. She expressed that he had, quote, thrown her trust away. I don't know why I said thrown her thrust away. And dismissed his attempt to explain. This situation has created household tension, leaving him feeling he was simply helping a friend, but uncertain if he was in the wrong. I will come out and say, grandmother is an asshole.
Yeah, Granny's got an attitude problem. That's for sure. And she needs to go take a nap.
And it's funny because she said that, quote, thrown her trust away. You don't trust your own grandson, to that matter.
No, not in the slightest. I mean, no one in their right mind would say this scenario is wrong when the guy had like a 3-hour walk. That's insane. Nobody does that. No, yeah. Literally no one. And not even when you were a kid back in the 30s has anyone done that. This didn't happen.
I would have been like, you know what, Grandma? The nenext time you need a ride or somebody to pick up, I'm just going to say you can walk.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Have fun.
Have fun, yeah. Grandma.
Hope you don't have to walk down a hill and then back up it.
Oh, boy. Okay. Quick one. Next one. Am I the asshole for confronting my boyfriend after he Oh, God. Let me start that all over again. Am I the asshole for confronting my boyfriend after he ate the last of my food while I was in the bathroom?
Oh no.
A 24-year-old, holy crap. The beer's already getting to me.
Yeah, take your time. Deep breath.
A 24-year-old woman recently went out to eat with her boyfriend for only the second time. After a challenging week at work, she invited him to dinner as a way to lift her spirits, expressing particular excitement for the dumplings and soup. She noted she wasn't overly hungry, having eaten earlier, and ordered only 4 dumplings and some soup, which she shared with him. Her boyfriend, with a larger appetite, ordered 2 main dishes. Sounds about right. When her dumplings arrived, she ate one, but had to step away briefly to use the bathroom. Upon returning, she found that her boyfriend had eaten both of the remaining dumplings. Feeling disappointed and hurt, especially after expressing her excitement for them, she told him he was selfish and requested he pay more for eating most of her food. She now wonders if she was wrong to confront him over it.
She could not be more in the right.
She's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think she's wrong? In what world would it be okay for someone to eat someone else's food without permission?
Matt, your girlfriend doesn't, when you order like burger and fries and like she didn't order fries and she like takes like 2 fries, she doesn't do that?
Usually asks first, yeah.
She asks.
But also there's a difference between taking a fry or 2 and eating the rest of her food. Like that's all she ordered.
Yeah.
Like if I only ordered fries and ate probably half of them, yeah, I'm gonna be upset. He ate her entire food menu he ate her entire plate. Is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. I just said it. And then he absolutely is paying more. That's a fact.
Yeah. I guess. Oh, okay. Went out to eat with her boyfriend for only the second time. So this is a very fresh relationship.
Oh.
They would just need to reiterate that.
Yeah, then you got to dump him.
Break up.
Yeah, dump him. It's over.
I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, just next time, like I'll buy her something else. And it's like, oh, this is only the second time. How fragile this dating is a second date.
I was going to say, what percentage is there for a third date? It's got to be less than 50.
Just the firm confidence too, which I like, not going to lie. Just the confidence of the woman just saying like, you need to pay me more. Like,
yeah, good for her. Go off.
Love it.
Also, are you like, do people enter boyfriend girlfriend states now before like a few dates?
Do you mean like, are they boyfriend and girlfriend after the first date?
Yeah. Or do you think they're in a relationship and then this is like second date into their relationship?
Boy, you're asking me something that I had to do 5 years, almost 6 years ago.
Listen. Time flies.
Holy shit. What I'm aware of is that it's like a trial phase. It's like when you're going on dates, you're not boyfriend, girlfriend. You're just like feeling it out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So they're like kind of kind of the cupcake phase.
Right.
Maybe. Except in this scenario, he ate her cupcake. That sounded terrible. That sounded horrendous. I would like to apologize to the listeners of the Funny Business Podcast.
Where did you get the cupcake phase to begin with?
You've never heard of cupcake phase?
Is that some Gen Alpha slang I haven't heard yet?
You've absolutely heard of the cupcake phase. So the cupcake phase is like the first couple months of like you dating someone where everything's like lovey-dovey and like
Isn't
nothing
it called
can
the
go
honeymoon
wrong.
phase?
Yeah, it's called the cupcake phase.
The honeymoon phase.
It's the same thing.
Okay. The cupcake phase.
Yes, cupcake phase.
All right. Eating or cupcake? Thanks, Matt.
No. I'd like to strike that from the record, please.
Strike it from the record. All right. I got 2 more, but we'll do 1 more here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will read the titles. You tell me. Am I the asshole for voting against a woman in a costume contest, making her lose for the first time in years? Or am I the asshole for asking a gym goer to courtesy flush due to a strong odor?
Oh, I'm going to go with the Halloween or the costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to save the other one for another time. So, okay. An events chair for a fraternity. So again, setting the scene here. So an events chair for a fraternity hosted a Halloween party with a costume contest where participants pay $5 to enter, and the winner takes the pot. This year, there were 40 entries and about 160 attendees. Traditionally, a specific woman known for dressing in revealing costumes has won each year, with costumes like animal themes that accentuate her appearance. You could probably figure out what that is. Mm-hmm. During this year's contest, she dressed as a bee with a similar style. And while she received the most votes initially, the chair and vice chair had not voted. They cast their votes for another contestant, which ultimately shifted the outcome, placing her in second by 1 vote. After complaints from other fraternity members, they created a $50 runner-up prize for her. The runner-up was visibly upset and later that night accused the chair of being biased against her. The chair explained it was, quote, best costume contest, not a, quote, sluttiest costume contest, and felt the decision was fair. Some fraternity members are now upset with the chair for causing tension with her.
Interesting. I gotta figure out how we're gonna talk about this. I mean, there's never any debacles with voting in this country.
Remember, you got into a contest at one point. You were a finalist for Halloween costume contest.
I was dressed as Sully from Monsters Inc. It was great. So I want to say they're not the assholes because one, it's their, like, they can vote for whatever costume they think is the best.
Yeah. And
just because like she won 3 years in a row, she's not like grandfathered into winning. Maybe her costume didn't look as good this year.
How do I say this very appropriately?
Yep.
And Matt and I have never been in a fraternity before, but don't fraternities have like, and this is, oh gosh, I'm going down a rabbit hole I should not have gone down. Don't they have like, don't they have like female mentors when it comes to fraternities? Like it's kind of like the wife of like the president. Like there's got to be some terminology here that I just don't get because I'm not part of a fraternity.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
Well, okay. Here's my Google search. Female roles for fraternity.
Yep, that's a good Google search. That'll be safe.
Oh, okay. Between the Harvard Crimson, which certainly valuable for Harvard University. Okay, so women can have many roles in fraternities, including Sweetheart, a woman chosen by the fraternity to represent the chapter. Sweethearts are treated with respect and are invited to fraternity events. They may also volunteer for projects and activities. Some of their duties include delivering candy or cards to the brothers, consulting on the pledge process, attending smokers, quote, smokers, don't even know what the hell that is, being serenaded at a fraternity dinner, and having an open invitation to the fraternity's house.
I didn't know there was a thing.
And then there's house mother, international sweetheart, female employee, and auxiliary group member.
Okay. There's a lot of drama in fraternities, sororities.
Yeah.
We didn't have that much drama in college.
We did not.
No. I think we're better off for
I
it.
currently work at an institution that does have fraternities and sororities.
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't dug too much into the drama, but like you can just tell. I actually drive past one of the fraternity houses when going home from work.
That's gonna be awesome.
I see it a lot of times. Like there are people playing flip cup out in the front. I'm like, man, technically we had a fraternity back in college.
on like a Wednesday?
On like a third. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like 4:30 in the afternoon on like a Thursday night. And like they're just playing flip cup out in the front. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah. Looking back on it, we should have done more things outside our senior year.
We should have done things earlier.
Yeah, earlier outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean earlier in the day?
Yeah. Well, like the 4:30, like we didn't start till what, like 8?
Well, yes. Yeah, but we also was going to the bars afterwards. I think we had to wait till 8 o'clock.
We had to wait, or else we would have. But
we should have done more things just at the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah.
I think voting has every right to be in different places where it needs to be.
Yep. It's good close.
Yeah. So hopefully you have not been an asshole in prior scenarios, and that you would be mindful, but also don't be afraid to either swallow your pride, do the thing that is not the majority, and what else? Help your friends.
Yeah, always help your friends. Always. All right, we're going to slide on into the second half of the show. Let someone say, what? All right, Mike, I'm going to go.
Okay.
First one is probably something we've talked about a little while, but it's extra special today. Daylight savings can kiss my ass. I hate it. It's terrible. Yesterday I came home from work, and I was like, April was home. Like it was one of the first nights we were both home at night, like together in a little while. So I was like, all right, like I'm going to watch like the first half of the Duke home opener basketball.
Oh, that's already happening. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. Cooper Flagg. Look him up. He's a beast. I was like, then we'll put on some Netflix. Like we started Love is Blind. Like one episode.
Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. What do you got?
A lot of douchebags in this. Again, I've seen one episode.
Okay.
A lot of douchebags. I'm very curious to see how it pans out with, I don't know her name, the woman who wants to be the trophy wife.
Is she blonde?
Yes.
Hannah.
No.
Southern accent?
Maybe? I thought Hannah. No.
Brittany.
Yes. Yeah. Very excited to see how that happens.
Brittany.
That. Yeah. Yes. And then we haven't started Outer Banks yet. That's on the to-do list this week. But anyway, so I said we'll do that later in the night. It got like 7:30. It's been pitch dark for 2.5 hours, and I was tired. We went to bed at like 9:30. Daylight saving sucks. I also thought they were getting rid of it.
That didn't pass. I was trying to look. Once the old man in me, when it said, "Oh yeah, daylight savings time is coming up," I was like, "Didn't they pass that bill through Capitol Hill?" And I looked it up, and it wasn't approved. So,
damn, we gotta change that. How do we do this?
Call your senators.
Okay,
that's what I would do.
Next week we will call our senator live on the podcast.
Sorry.
Can you imagine?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
Nope.
No and no. So, yeah, I will say it has certainly not got to me, but I could totally relate because of I just feel like it's gross. So,
yeah, it's very gross. The extra hour was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucks just driving home now and it's like half light out. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm. So this past weekend, a little date night. First time in a while, Jen and I had a little date night. We went for Thai food.
Nice.
Yeah. So a couple things that happened in this sequence. So number one is BYOB. So we brought a bottle of red wine. It was awesome. The second thing, so I've had Thai food before. So usually my go-to is drunken noodles.
Yeah, great choice.
So here's where it gets a little spicy and legit spicy. So they had 3 levels of spice. They had mild, medium, and hot. So I said, I'll take medium.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, this thing was on fire.
Yeah.
Jenna's, she got mild. It was also on fire. I said, I can't even imagine what hot is compared to this.
No, like Thai food places, they're hot. is like the version of our like ghost pepper. Like it's crazy.
I will say it was so like I cannot wait to go back there again. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. Thai food is amazing. I like drunken noodles. Also, a pad Thai, phenomenal.
Yeah,
with some like crushed up peanuts and peanut sauce. Oh, so good.
So we get done, sign out. There's a brewery right down the street. So I was like, hey, let's go. So I go, order my beer, and I'm about to check out. Can't seem to find my credit card.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oops. So I pay with another card. I give my beer to Jenna. I said, I need to go back. I think I lost my credit card there. So I walk back. And of course, the language barrier is a little challenging. So I was like going in and I said, I think I left my credit card here. The worst part is the credit card is white. That's the color of it.
Oh, no.
And so on top of the receipts, it doesn't look like there's a credit card there. And plus they have it on this little like plate that they put on. And it's like, oh man, like I think it's in the receipt. And like she took all the receipts that they collected that day and she folded the receipts saying it's not in there. But as I'm like, okay, like maybe I should like write my phone number down, pull out my wallet. I open my wallet just for one more time. I accidentally slipped it behind another card as I was writing my phone number down. I was like, well, if you find it, just let me know. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm such an idiot. I slid it behind another card and I couldn't find it.
That's happened to everybody. Don't beat yourself up. It happens to the best of us.
I was just like, all right, here's my phone number. Just thinking to myself, what an idiot I am.
Yeah. I always get in the mood, like after I pay with something at a restaurant, like as I'm walking to the car, I just have a habit now to just check my wallet and make sure my card's in there.
I am attempting, I've thought about this very deeply. I want to like go down to like 2 cards, like driver's license and credit card.
I don't have a wallet on me. I want to see my issue is I have a debit card, credit card, ID, so that's 3.
Yeah.
I keep my insurance cards on me at all times.
Oh. Yeah, that too. Shit.
My wife's card, grocery store, my library card for work.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like that's something I want to do, but like not ready to take that leap yet.
Yeah, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to go down to 2 cards, and then a card that you take out like 2 days later. You're going to need that card that you didn't, that you took out of your wallet. Yeah, classic. All right, my final one, Mike. Did you see anything with Jason Kelce when he visited Penn State this past weekend?
I did.
Yeah, a little bit of a sticky situation for those that don't know. Catch you up real quick. Jason Kelce was in Happy Valley for the Ohio State-Penn State game this past weekend. And he was walking through the streets and was getting heckled by some fans. And one of the fans who kind of was recording Jason Kelce and was talking about his brother Travis and called his brother Travis a not so nice word that starts with the letter F. And Jason Kelce did not appreciate that too much and turned around and grabbed the person's phone and smashed it on the ground.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say for my say what is don't harass celebrities when they're in the streets because you never know what's going to happen. They are people. You don't have the right to shove your phone in their face or anyone else's face, to be honest. And I'm not going to say his reaction was right or wrong, but that's how probably a lot of people would react if you say that word about someone's family member and you got a phone shoved in their face. I just let them be people.
And Matt, you said it best. Like they are people. Like, could you imagine somebody heckling you? Like flip the script. Like, imagine somebody coming up to you and start yelling something about your family. And I think all of us, like, if you talk about my family, like I could talk shit about my family, but once somebody else starts talking shit about my family, like that's where the line crosses.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, especially with how like close they are and everything. Like it's also don't ever say that word that kid guy said ever. Not
at all.
But yeah, just be mindful.
Yeah. My last thing, Matt, I think you're very well aware of, well, I shouldn't say you're very well aware of this, but had something happened to me this past week that I was like totally shocked and I couldn't believe it.
Okay.
The suspense is for real. So Matt, you've taken my keys before every now and then, right? Like you've held on to my keys, like car keys.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Remember what's on my car keys?
A house key,
Okay.
a lanyard,
Nope, not anymore.
AirTag.
Oh, close. So there's an accessory that's with my keys.
Okay.
Beyond keys.
Okay. I'm not going to get it.
It's a computer thing that I can use.
A USB.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I've had this USB flash drive since high school.
Okay.
And it's durable. Mind you, it's called a Gorilla flash drive.
Oh, no.
It broke.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, you're meant to be durable. What the hell? So the flash drive still works.
Oh, all right.
But it broke into two.
Wait, how does the flash drive still work?
Because it's when you...
Like the case part broke?
Yeah, the case part broke.
Oh, got it. I was going to say, what was on the flash drive? Did you just lose everything?
No, I think Jenna even asked me. She's like, is it something serious on the flash drive? I said, no. I said, this flash drive comes in handy when I need a flash drive and nobody else has it besides me. It's very temporary, but what?
It's just like when girls carry something random in their purse. Just you never know when someone's gonna need it. Mike's just walking around with a flash drive. Hey, you never know when someone's gonna need it.
So yeah, see the flash drive, it's still usable. Like I can plug this into anything.
Good.
But Matt, that lasted for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is dude, that's effing crazy.
So I had to buy a new flash drive this week. I could not believe it.
I couldn't tell you the last time I used a flash drive.
You'd be surprised how quickly it comes in handy from time to time.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. It probably makes things easier than the way we currently do things.
Yeah. AirDrop. What the heck is even that?
I've been big into Google Docs recently.
Really?
Yeah, it's helpful for work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm moving into the digital sense. I've been in the digital space for quite some time, but there's always that one. Shut up, Matt. There's always this one time where like I need a flash drive, and it's always when I have my keys with me. So
yeah. That's if you use that thing once a year, that's good enough for me. That's why I keep it.
Yep. So I actually bought one with larger storage. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long it lasts.
That's good. That's
good. Like $10.
You know what I found the other day?
What?
My external hard drive.
Oh
yeah, I should plug that thing in. I got to see like how old of funny business stuff is on that thing.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's all I got.
Yeah, that would say what?
Heck yeah, man. Love it. Leave it. Sign it. Sealed. Deliver it. Another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. You can find all of our stuff at beacons.ai/funny business pod. Mr. Matthew.
Ish.
What is your advice for the coworkers of the funny business world?
My advice, don't ever feel like you are too old for kids' activities.
Okay.
Everyone is a kid at heart. And recently, Mike, I have made a discovery. And I have an urge to start building like adult Lego sets.
Oh.
Dude, I've never been a big Lego guy. But let me tell you, April and I were like perusing the adult like section of the Lego store.
Oh, good thing you finished that sentence.
What?
Good thing you were perusing the adult section.
Yeah, the Lego store. Yeah.
Good thing you finished that sentence.
No, I understand where. Yep, I got it.
Come on, Matthew.
Yeah. They're awesome. Now, some of the things are crazy expensive, and it's like, all right, we're gonna get there. But some of the like smaller ones look cool too. And they're just like they're cool like decorations to have on like a man cave or like a desk or like anywhere. The flowers especially are awesome.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think of buying the Millennium Falcon? Go halvesies on it.
That's a lot of money.
Do you know how much it is?
It's like $900, isn't it?
$850.
Yeah. The one we looked at was Iron Man's Gauntlet.
Oh.
Infinity Gauntlet. Also, the Avengers home base looks sick.
Yeah.
That one's also kind of pricey.
I looked at it, Lego Death Star.
Yeah, that's a lot.
$1,100 for Legos.
That's a lot. But man, they look cool. But yeah, just any kid activities in general. You're never too old for them. Just live your life.
Dude, I had so many Star Wars Legos. I had Darth Vader and his TIE fighter. I think I had one of the Clone Wars ones that I forget what the machine, the equipment is called, but it's like a flying ship that had the cargo, like episode 2, Attack of the Clones, where like Padme falls off. of that ship thing. I had a castle at one point. Dude, Legos, man. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that's happening.
Yeah. But even the flowers look nice enough that they could just like put on like an end table in like the living room. And that's just what
centerpiece.
Good centerpiece. Absolutely.
Yes. Hopefully this don't.
Yeah, it's great.
Add it to the That's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good couples communication exercise. It's all good.
Always.
So that concludes another episode. And until next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.